Good morning, everyone. I am Shrevshi Nayak and welcome to Tuaman Engineering Limited. And today I'm going to talk about strategy management. So, this is a pre-assessment link that you need to fill up while you go for this training session. So in the agenda, we have meaning of strategy management. What are the different features of strategic management? Then we're going to learn what is strategic learning. And lastly, we're going to have a conclusion. So meaning of strategic management. So the definition of strategic management is a critical process of every organization, be it a big or small. It involves planning, formulating, and implementing strategic measures to attain the objectives of the company together. Well, any company which wants to grow and which wants to change and bring about creativity in its people or in its processes need to ensure that they manage their strategies well. Next is features of strategic management. So there are certain features of strategic management and they are formulation, implementation, concept and framework, strategic thinking, strategic planning, and limitation. And in the further presentation, I'm going to discuss all these features individually in a depth. So the first is formulation. So well, strategy means that you need to make sure that you are able to formulate your plans and processes in a very adept manner. So you need to ensure and formulate your strategies by environmental scanning, strategic formulation, and strategy evaluation. So it means that it involves analyzing the external as well as internal resources of the organization. When you know what is there within you as an internal and external resources, and then you can take into account all these resources and you're able to make or you can able to formulate your strategies once you know what is there in your hand, the resources. So this gives us the goals and objectives that we pursue in order to meet our organizational needs. So first and the most important step in any strategies is to in any strategic management is to formulate your strategies by looking at the external and your internal resources. Next is implementations. So the next steps comes in terms of making a strategy is implementation. Like once you formulate your strategies in order to make it implementable, you need to start you need to start the execution of it. This means this involves controlling or redirecting company's resources, people, process, its systems, financial, physical, etc., to attain the objectives. There would be many changes which might happen internally, and people need to be aware and be ready for it. So, the company resources are so well structured, and you need to so as to track a progress towards its ultimate mission. Whenever that happens, everything is aligned towards the main mission of the company. Like you need to have a progress, or you need to track your progress, like how is the work done, what is the status, what is the how the resources are being handled, what is the deficiency, and you need to make your people also aware about all the resources that you have and all the changes that are being occurring internally. So you need to make sure that your people are well aware of that, and you need to track your progress so that you can reach the ultimate goal. The next is the concepts and framework. Well, it's very important for any organization to undergo a SWOT analysis. So whenever you are trying to formulate a strategies, which means that you need to know what are your strengths as an organization, what puts you over the edge or over the others in terms of your competitiveness. You also need to know what are your weaknesses as an organization. There are what is your weaknesses, or which is the area of improvement. Next is opportunities, like you need to know which what are the opportunities that you are looking at this point of time. And lastly is threat. So what are the threats of an organization? There can be like multiple threats of an organization in terms of competitions or market conditions or resources or technology, etc. So this is a SWOT analysis. So each and everyone should know about the SWOT analysis of a company. And even this SWOT analysis is very important for a person itself also. If you know what are your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threat, then you can easily cope up with all the challenges that are coming in front of you, and you can meet the organizational goal. So as a company, when you know your SWOT and you are able to understand what kind of strategies are really best suited for your company, so you can understand by that the strategic advancement has given us some of the valuable tools and frameworks to measure the progress or our decision. And there are several tools out there that can be used. This is a one SWOT analysis is a one tool, and there are many other tools also. So you need to know a SWOT, and the most important is the SWOT analysis. So you need to know what is the SWOT analysis of your company. And next is strategic thinking. So it involves the business leaders to come up with the unique ideas, both from its personal as well as from professional learning, and also knowing what is there in the market. So like you need to think out of the box and be creative in a strategic thinking. The generation and the application that gives us the competitive advantage. So strategic thinking is all about being able to think out of the box or critical thinking, and also it involves trying to understand what is the area of improvement, what you can and how can you can make your strategies. So strategic thinking is very, very important. Next features is strategic planning. So strategic planning is very essential, which helps you in the form of execution, which helps you from the execution point of view. So strategic planning gives a strategic thinking or a shape. It involves taking a lot of decisions, setting priorities, trending operations, working towards the common goal. So once you are able to make your strategy or strategic thinking, it's time to put it into action with the help of strategic planning. So once you know what you have decided, your creative ideas, your out of box ideas, all the strategic thinking, then you need to go for strategic planning. So it's mean everyone to be in the same page. So hence everybody who's a person working in the company, as well as he is in the top level or at the lower level of management, everybody needs to be in the same page of planning, so that this strategic planning can take place in the right manner and everybody have their own contribution. So once you have done with your strategic thinking, then go for implementing with strategic planning. Next is limitation. So well, limitation will be there always, because change is the only thing which is constant and in life. So hence whenever you are trying to make your strategy and also trying to implement your strategy, there will be a lot of uncertainties and limitations. So you need to you will definitely face a lot of uncertainties and limitations. So the idea is over here is not to fear about your limitation or not to stop working, knowing your limitation. So know what are your limitation, know what are your areas of improvement, and try to overcome with all the limitation, because decisions are taken after taking account of all the constraints that you have, and then go for a better decision. So limitation will be there, constraints will be there, uncertainties will be there, but also you need to make your best decision out of it. So try to overcome with all your limitations, or go for a SWOT analysis of yourself and know what you can do. So these are some of the features of strategy management. Next is strategy as a learning. So it's very important part. So first is articulate a strategic vision, objectives and values. Then after you articulate what are your strategic vision, your objectives and values, then you need to go for crafting and implementing the plan of action. Once you craft and implement your plan of action, post to that you need to measure your success against your vision and objectives. As I said earlier, also you need to track your progress. You need to have a constant monitoring on your implementation plan or your work you are doing. So track your or measure your success against the vision and objectives, and opposed to that, analyze the business and its environment. So you need to analyze your business and its environment, whether the strategies is implementable or it is a progress or not. So you need to track your progress with regards to the strategies that you have made. So strategic learning refers to the planned learning and development on people as individual and as well as in groups. So it how you are learned, how what have you learned, or like what is your learning and development. You need to plan that as an individual also and as a group also, so that they can benefit the business and as well as themselves also. So if you know your strategic learning, you can easily implement all your strategies well. So this helped made us to come to an end or conclusion. And strategic management brings the required change in the working system of the organization. If you want to change or if you want to bring creativity in your organization, do definitely go for strategy management. Just a quick recap of what we have learned till now is meaning of strategic management, the different features of strategic management. The first we have learned about formulation, then implementing our all the objectives of about all your resources, and then we went for concept and framework. We learned about SWOT analysis, then about strategic thinking, about thinking out of the box, being creative, and post to that we learned about strategic planning. After knowing what our creativity, we need to implement that. And lastly, some of our limitation while we go for a strategic management will definitely face a lot of uncertainties and limitations. And lastly, we have also learned about strategic learning, how we can track our progress, how we can plan our learning process, and how we can implement our strategies. So this was all about strategy management. This is a post-assessment link over here. Please do fill it off and know what are your scores. And if you have any doubt or question, do drop them on the comment box, and we will love to answer all your questions. So that's all for today, and I hope this video will really be helpful to you when you go for strategy management. Keep all the points in mind, and I hope this video will definitely be helpful. Thank you everyone.